right to delete this if we lose, because we are on a fucking streak, baby. And this is not going to be an easy game. I shouldn't do this. Not after what just happened. I can't. I'm riding a crazy high. You know.
Welcome to Tallahassee, Florida, and Doak Campbell Stadium, home to some great Heisman Trophy winners, legendary coaches, and today the Seminole Award champ will be rocking this place. Today a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons taking on the Florida State Seminoles. Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis.
What's their record? 5-2, but where'd they lose?
We do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field.
With those conference losses?
Get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5.
Oh, yeah.
Disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
This feels like a big game. I got it. Okay, come on, boys.
Keeping it on the ground and feeding the beast at running back. Yeah, and he is a grown
the bitch ass beast if he's even playing.
Jesse, how nice is it to have a running back that you can turn, hand the ball to? He's going to get positive chunks. Defenses fear him. That's a really nice place to start on offense.
And it doesn't matter how many guys they have in the box, right?
All right, let's go. I hear y'all.
Stopping this guy, and none of them can do it. He is so dynamic, a true game changer for this offense.
Caught near the sticks. It's Hernandez. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. And the Demon Deacons getting set on 1st and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Mays. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his big tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Not a lot the defense can do on that one, guys. With this tight end size, he's really difficult to defend on these crossing patterns as he gets downfield.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound. The war chant on 3rd down at the Doak.
Fast.
He's got it on the move. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help with the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Demon Deacons.
Okay, man. Hey, if we get a stop right here, we get that crowd out of the game.
Keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
Lick him.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
All right, we got a lead, boys.
Offense will get the ball for the first time. Every team has impact players. What
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing here.
He'll keep it himself. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Seminoles will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you
that was a kick.
Can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Finds a little bit of room as he'll get 2 out to the 6.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Snagged in the middle, it's Hernandez. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Demon Deacons lining up, just needing a few top inches on 3rd down. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
Man, this offense continues to do such a great job on 3rd down. One of the best in the country at it, and the reason why, they keep it manageable most of the time. 3rd and short, they can run the football, be physical, convert 1st downs. This offense has been so good on 3rd downs.
And there was nowhere to go.
Let's not get too stuck.
In the backfield. And the Demon Deacons have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
The Demon Deacons are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. That's caught. It's Claiborne. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks. And here comes the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week. Just called on 1 time. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Handoff from the gun. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this 1st quarter. We've come to the break, and it's Wake Forest holding the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Castellanos. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Quickly complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Running it to the right. Running to Green. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The Knowles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive.
Oh!
And the try is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Find some fresh air. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. The short hands, it's Claiborne. Oh, he's got some space. They're ripping off chunks of yards. They get it to the 33.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just
some of these plays, like, I ain't calling that shit.
Line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Grabbed in the backfield, it's Claiborne. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. And the Demon Deacons now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The throw to the outside is complete. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple 1st downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleed.
The Demon Deacons have it with a 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. They're working that left side. Now the connection takes it to the 11. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. Don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. And the Demon Deacons kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Quarterback on the keeper. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Demon Deacons.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything.
Okay.
I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it back. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Dropping back, it's Castellanos. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Quickly complete. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Seminoles will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Takes it on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Come on, come on, come on.
You can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see them develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the dope. Looking to throw for it. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Going the other way, and he's got room.
You gotta be kidding me. I got greedy. That's how you lose games.
Something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's McCoy. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here
Hold him.
in the first half. And the Seminoles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To the air. It's Castellanos. Setting up the screen. Out of bounds he goes. They'll mark it up to 16. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting in the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them. But exactly, get it to them, let them break tackles, let them make plays. Easy decision.
Wants to go up top. Throw toward the sidelines is caught, but it's out of bounds and incomplete. 2nd down coming. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Back's got it. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Way to mitigate it.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Right down the boulevard. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not
We
much
can live
time
with it,
after
but
this
man.
kickoff for an answer. He'll start the return inside his 5. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play.
Could turn into 10. We got to play incredible defense again.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a score.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Back to throw, it's Castellanos. Got his man downfield.
That's on me. I don't know what I was doing there. Damn it. We've got these guys. Come on.
And the Noles will have it 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on. Some
No.
kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get first downs and hopefully move the football.
And the Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll go to the air. Grab behind the line. It's Pittman. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Seminoles come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
To the air on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Webster. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the snap, it's Castellanos. Makes a man miss. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off. The Seminoles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To the ground, he's got it again. Plows through the defense. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. On the run, it's Webster. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but I get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Between the uprights, it's good. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
Let's score.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wake Forest has it back, and here
they got to stop us. They got to stop us.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Claiborne. Uses a nifty move to work his way to the 24. The Demon Deacons with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Grab near the marker. It's Hernandez. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He'll pitch it. And the 4th option
could have been worse, but that was not good.
What happened on that one? A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on 3rd down at the dope. He's got the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Demon Deacons decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No chance for a return. He makes the catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. Quick release on the RPO. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Noles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Looking for a man. It's Castellanos. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Seminoles line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep.
Come on, we got to get it. At least 3 on
Play
this.
a little field position with that high punt. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Gets rid of it. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Now improvising. He'll pull it down. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30. The Demon Deacons come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. To the ground with the back. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Wake Forest has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this
we're playing to win. We're playing to score right here, but
they'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Claiborne.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Leaves it with the running back. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Third down, red zone play, crowd alive. This quarterback part of their running game. He gets it
kick the field goal.
Close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Not able to pick up that first down, David, but if I'm them, I'm going again right here on fourth.
Man, I think you knew that on 3rd and 2, short yard situation. You got it close to 4th and inches. Now we're going to get this first down.
This crowd busting the decibel meter and trying to will a fourth down stop. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
Yeah, I think those quarterback sneaks used to be for the big, strapping quarterbacks. But, man, nowadays, dude, all you got to do is fall forward, and it's such a hard play to stop. So you see this all across all levels of football, and it's just a difficult play to stop.
He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
Yeah, and if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
He'll do it himself. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Wake Forest. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Webster. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Castellanos. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. And the Seminoles moving quickly to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Grabbed on the outside, it's Lambchop.
That's a nice catch, and it's a good job staying in bounds. If a quarterback would just give him a little bit more room, maybe have a little bit more space to make a play, instead, no gain.
On third down, going up top. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Good bat.
Did it all third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
Well, talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight, they thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this
Makes the grab, pass to Martin. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. And the Knowles are flying down the field.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on fourth down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
Wants to go up top on first down. He'll try to do it himself. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
And this offense has got to keep pumping it out. Nice job. You get the first down. Nice scramble by this QB, but you're going to put the ball in his hands over and over and over again. You got to score multiple times. This offense has got to be in hyperspeed.
Give to the running back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Looking for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
It's incomplete. A fourth down stop and the turnover on down.
Wow, that's how it happens.
As the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Oh, out of space. Out across the 30 to the 39.
It's over, kids.
On that one.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you. Right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first downs. You have to be able to run.
And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook. The old kneel down from victory formation. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you could tell they're starting to get in a groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this is...